What up, folks? Hello. Hey, where the hell's my game screen? There we go. There it is. What's going on, guys? First day back on the multi-stream. I have not multi-streamed in like, I don't even know, like 3 or 4 months. The big question is it working on both sides of the porch? I checked it and it looks like it's working. And you know what? I think I'm going to disable this webcam overlay because it looks like kind of laggy-ish. There we go. There we go. I don't have any freaking audio. Hello, audio. All right, there was an update right before I jumped on, so I'm not sure what that's all about. Ooh, man. There we go. They load in a little bit. Oh, let me make sure I change. I haven't streamed on YouTube in some time. Gotta make sure that the freaking chat's on all chat and not top chat. Also, if anybody's over on YouTube, hit me with a comment real quick so I can make sure that the chat is working. Because it might not be. Hell, I don't have a clue. I don't even think I've streamed on YouTube since the rebrand. It shows that I'm live on YouTube.
I edited one of my own images.
Yeah. Test. All right, cool. It is working on tube. Yo, what up, Cell? How you doing? How you been? How you doing? How you been? Wait, why the hell do I got 2 more skill points? Sure. Wait, what the heck? There's no way I was only 2 from this. Did they remove some? Did they? Oh shit. I just realized that there's an infinite increase after the max level. What? So it goes up 3% for every point or 3 points for every point you put in it after you maxed it out. That's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. What up, Crystal? How you doing? Eunice, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Appreciate it. What up? I haven't played this, but it's crazy popular on my feed. Is it really? Dude, to be completely honest today, all I did was I just wanted to show some people what I've been working on. But that freaking video, you know, I've had a ton of videos that have done really well over the years, but for some reason that video just like went from like 1 view, 2 views, 10 views, and then all of a sudden it went to 1,000 just out of nowhere, and then 2,000. I was like, what on earth is going on? Man, this game feels really shitty right now. What in the world is the problem? Changing the graphics settings actually doesn't do anything at all. No downscaling. Nope. Nope. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Super performance. I don't know what these different anti-aliasing things do. Disable VSync. I'm still only getting like 50 frames for some reason. What the heck? Thanks. Looking forward to the stream. Hell yeah, dude. It's gonna be a good one. Gonna be a good one. I'm just trying to figure out why the heck it feels like a freaking loaf of bread all of a sudden. Usually running 160 FPS. But not now. Weird. Wait, did they take the FPS settings? No. Sometimes switching to windowed and back. It's not going over 60 FPS now for some reason. Like capped at 60. Freaking updates, man. That's super obnoxious. I can't stand playing a game at 40 FPS, dude. It drives me absolutely crazy. What up, Draz? How you doing, man? Maybe I'll try and restart this shit. I know I just loaded it up, but maybe it needs a little restart. Hi there, just came from your showcase video on this game. Crazy factory you got going on. Thank you, dude. Thank you, thank you. I've worked on a little bit since then. Let me restart this shit real quick, though. Let me restart it. It is sluggish. I do need a graphics card update, but I can't do that right now. Really, that's not the issue. I got into Whiskerwood for a while. That's about all I played lately. Good to see your face back on YouTube. Yeah, dude. First time back on YouTube, and God, how long's it been? Have I even went live? I don't think I went live on YouTube since the rebrand. I don't think I have. Building load progress. Well, I guess we're just going to be stuck at unfortunate shitty frames for some reason. Oh God, hell no. What the heck is this? Trying all these different anti-aliasing things. I have officially built too big. Oh yeah, that's a lot better, but Jesus Christ, it's blurry. I don't know, maybe it'll let up after a little bit. Maybe it'll let up. All right, so I finished the, what do they call this thing? I already forgot. I finished this, by the way. And good Lord, the Saturn. The Saturn. This whole entire area is for the Saturn. And let me tell you, dude, it was an absolute nightmare. But this, I mean, it's cranking at maximum capacity right now. Maximum. Man, whatever they did with this update is just like, feels like crap. What in the world? Try to control the frames in NVIDIA. Well, I mean, I'm not even getting to 60 right now. I'm at 29, 30, 32. Just all over the place. Let me try to like run away from the factory and see if that changes anything. I don't think it does though. Started playing this? Hell yeah, dude. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. This update they just posted. I don't know if it's the update or if it's just like, you know, obviously I have been playing most of the day and haven't, usually when I stream, my freaking OBS gives me problems with this. Is a lot more than normal. That's unfortunate. It feels like I'm playing slideshow simulator. Why? Come on, man. My first stream on YouTube in forever. It says unlimited. That didn't change anything. I've got pretty much everything turned off. Foliage quality, what the hell? I don't need that. Oh, that feels better. That feels a little better. Like a steel wool pad? Hell yeah. Was that your comment? The steel wool pad? Guy commented today and said, my base looks too fancy and his base looks like a steel wool, like a pad of steel wool. I freaking laughed at that. All right, so it feels better now. All right, this is workable. This is doable. Okay, so when I recorded that video today, I only had the glass and the sand part set up, or salt and glass. I did my calculations and I realized I needed 24 rock crushers to get 1200 sand, because you need 1200 sand because, well, and now I've upgraded my manufacturing speed, so it's a little bit off, but yeah, more or less I needed 24 crushers, 12 kilns, 8 assemblers with 2 assemblers per each kiln, because unfortunately the math is fucking doesn't math. 48 point, or hold on, what is it? 48.8, and it needs 32.5, so that's like, it's exactly equal to 2 assemblers and 3 kilns, but it's just annoying that it doesn't match up. Very annoying. Turn off VSync? I did that earlier and it didn't do anything. And see, now I'm sitting at 125 FPO. Like, what the hell is happening? Oh, the sun went down. That's what happened. Well, VSync helped it. I don't know. God, now it feels fantastic. What the heck? Maybe it just needed a second to load in. Can I see your shop setup and how you have the coins automated and portals? Yeah. So I still have some polishing up to do with my coin system. But essentially, I've just got my 3 registers here, and I get this sent upstairs to the next floor. And right on the next floor, I have 2 coin bank portal things, and the reason being is I was getting a ton of copper back up here, so I just went ahead and put this one here to make stacks, and then this one sorts them out into individuals. So I've just got quite a bit, and then yeah, more or less I just run this one line. In a perfect world, I would stop right here and run one line to this floor, go up, run one line to the next floor, go up. But I've also got my contract money coming into here as well, so it's made it kind of like super sketch looking. Like this is a line from my contract bandages downstairs, and it just comes up and just adds into the main line. But yeah, it's really, honestly, it's just a mess. My coins are just a mess. But I mean, I'm fully filled up on all that stuff though. Evening, what up, Grande? What a do. All right, so now I gotta come up with a plan to do, because I got the Saturns done. There's a few things I need to kind of backtrack and get crafting before I really make any more progress. And that is copper bearings, malachite, diamonds. I think it's pretty much those 3 items. I need to figure out how and where I want to do that at. I've got the money to do it now, so I'm not too concerned about where I go. Andrew with the 44 months. Thank you, dude. Holy crap. 44 months, that's a lot. I don't know what it is about the copper stuff. It's intimidating as hell. It is very intimidating. But we're gonna figure out what I want to do with it. So I don't have anything on the second floor here. I don't have nothing at all here. Let's see. So copper bearing should be actually pretty easy. We just need the copper ingots, which I think we can... dang it. I can just use copper to get copper ingots, which might honestly just be the easiest way to do it. J-Lord, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Appreciate it. Thank you. Uh-oh. You all right over there? Okay, so that would solve the copper bearing thing. I don't really know that I like that though. Yeah, way to get copper powder is pretty complicated, honestly. We gotta get iron, sand, and soap powder. That's crazy. I'm still scratching my head on what to do. Dude, the head scratching gets worse the deeper you get. As soon as you start messing with this, I don't even know what the hell it's called, dude. Athanor? Essentially like a cauldron, I guess. Things start to get really weird. So I have kind of like a half-ass setup of this over here that I was just using extra material to make. This thing right here. So this is just making like a honestly, it's printing money, which is hilarious. Okay, so this is making copper ingots. I'm not going to use this thing, but oh yeah, that's what it was. I had extra soap right here. All right, so we're going to make third floor. No, we'll go to the second floor. All right, yeah, we'll do it right here. We'll do it right here on the same floor as the money line. All right, so we're going to need soap, which is going to be plant ash, which is actually pretty sick because I have a plant ash blueprint now that I made today for 450 plant ash per minute. I just need 2 sage seeds and some stone. Okay, I actually don't have just stone being made. I probably ought to set that up because I think my stone stash is actually empty. Okay, I didn't think it was actually empty. Shoot. Is this thing still getting money? Yeah. All right, I'm just gonna freaking throw down a thing right here just to make stone. I just need some stone, please. Put out the coin. I have arrived. What's up, Bino? How you doing, buddy? Good evening, sir. All right, I got a nice stash of freaking just clay right there. All right, I need some. All right, let's go get some flax seeds. So the main goal right now is to get the shit set up to make the copper powder. Oh, dude, I don't even have any money on me. What the heck? Dude, of course I go live and I got like a frog in my throat. What in the world is happening here? Doing good. Just getting home from taking the kiddos to see Christmas lights. Oh, dude. I need to do that too, huh? Or I need to go try and get out and see some before the week is out. Honestly, it's freaking right around the corner, huh? Why do those look different? Okay. This thing made me any stone yet? That's of course. Alright, cool. Give me a little bit to get started. Bum, 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 bum. You see any cool Christmas lights while you were out? Okay, so we gotta go soap. So I got my blueprint for plant ash. Oh, it's not enough. Dang, I still need like 50 more. To be fair, I should have had this rock thing set up for quite a while now, but I had like 10 chests of stone. And I think I finally worked my way through all of it. There we go, now I got enough. This blueprint I made for this plant ash is actually pretty dope. And it's all super consolidated inside of this little tiny box. But inside of this box, there's 4 sage plants and all the shit to pretty much make what I need to make. I was gonna try to do like a certain type of thing like this for everything. And the main reason it's in a box is so that it's stackable, which is epic as hell. And I'm probably gonna stack it here in just a second as soon as I get it to the freaking money part set up. Alright, so this is for the fuel. We'll put the fuel right there, and then I'll grab another thing to probably come right up here. Jump up on this thing so I can put another one down. Oop, wrong direction. Oh, I need more freaking stone before I can place it. Mine Mogul before this. Oh yeah, Mine Mogul. That was another one that I tested demo of whenever it was Next Fest, I think. Yeah, that one's pretty interesting. It was pretty interesting when I tried it in the demo. Come on. Need like 30 more. Howdy, howdy, I'm playing as well. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. It's fun, dude. It's the flavor of the week right now, you know what I'm saying? Alright, I got enough for another one. This is the flavor of the week. It's weird looking at 2 chats, dude. I haven't looked at 2 chats in so long. I've been streaming on easy mode for months. There we go. Alright, so that fuel goes up there, and then all we need to go in back here is... Ooh, actually, I think that's fertilizer. Now that I think about it. Which I can steal from right here. Perfect. Do you the VODs up of you playing this? No, I don't, man. Unfortunately, when I was streaming this originally, I was like rocking out to fucking Avenged Sevenfold and Rage Against the Machine and everything, so Twitch wasn't, you know, they don't like that very much. But I was just kind of vibing, having a good time, and didn't even really think to kind of keep track of my progress or nothing, but I'm probably gonna make a few, like obviously this one will be on the channel now, but this is my first stream on YouTube in months, so but no, I mean there was a lot of actually a lot of people that liked my video I posted today, so I was like, well shit, well maybe I should make a few more videos on the last trophy, which is crazy amounts of everything. You're on, wait, oh, you're on the last one? All right, cool. I think this is, yep. All right, so there's 900 plant ash. I like the new signs, dude. I'm a big fan of the new signs, honestly. I wish they were a little bit more customizable, like as far as like how wide they are and stuff, because that's kind of annoying that it's not centered, but okay, so now we need linseed oil. So to match the 900, I am going to need let's see here. Oh, I got another new skill point. Let's go. We're getting smarter every day here. We'll just keep going into efficiency, dude. Max them out. Max them out. These Saturns are definitely getting me leveled up a lot faster. I'm still stuck on making 100 vitality potions. Been grinding other stuff, expanding the whole first block. Yeah, dude, the tiers is like, you get, I mean, hell, I've been on this one, dude, forever, because I just haven't gave a shit about freaking moving on, because I want to make sure everything's like, you know, established and set in place before I get too weird with it, you know what I mean? Okay, so this will be flax. We're doing 225 now. I've seriously got something still. I need glass. Here, I got plenty of it down here. Plenty. I definitely don't even need 2 stacks of glass. Yeah, I think I remember we can do 3 extractors per thing. All right, so 5250, 105. Oh, it's 2 per. Okay, so that'd be 205, 210. Yeah, okay, so get rid of that. Okay, so that's 10,500. How wide is the wood shelf? Maybe you could center it on that. I know you like the aesthetics. I don't know. The wood shelf is annoying as hell too, because it's not, because it kind of like, the idea with the wood shelf is you know, you could put conveyor belts on it, but the problem with it is that it's too freaking small. Wait, did they get rid of it? Is it on the bottom? Oh yeah, there it is. Yeah, so like see, it needs to be like 2 more blocks wide. If that was the case, it'd be perfect, because then we could do some like, whoa, why is that not wanting to go? There we go. Yeah, because if it was too wider, then we could do, you know, conveyors on the walls, which would be badass. But you can't. Main reason being is by the time you get from this end of the wall to that end of the wall, you're not going to meet up at the end of the wall. I mean, and I guess technically you could do it. But for people like me that don't like goofy shit like that, it's kind of obnoxious, I guess. There's something seriously wrong with my voice, dude. I think I might be getting sick or something. What in the world is happening here? All right, so we need 14,000. We're only making 10,005. And that's probably because we're capped out at this fertilizer, which is fine. 22.5. That is kind of a... Ugh. All right, we got 900 here. All right, I think I'm just gonna make less than I need. Trying to figure out how to get to that 14,000 up from 10,000. Hmm. 10.5. That would be pretty much 3 extractors, but I can't put 3 on there. Okay, so more or less I'm just gonna need 4 of these, 4 blenders, 4 blenders, 4 blenders, and we'll have to separate them by 1 so that I can get the split thing in there. Go like that. Okay. Oh, the copy and paste doesn't... Oh yeah, there it goes. Paste, paste, paste. All right, so we're making 900, but we're only gonna be using 800, which is fine. I don't even do 2 side orders. Fuck, I'm gonna make bank with just bandages. Yeah, dude, I seriously considered just selling contract items, but the only problem with that is your rep goes down, which I don't really know what happens if your rep goes down, because villagers still come, because my rep's been at 0 and they still freaking come with as many remodels and stuff as I've done. So it might just affect how much money they have, maybe. But I honestly think you can play the game by just selling freaking relics and doing contracts. Is what it feels like. I mean, I'm not gonna test that shit for science. Somebody else can. Okay, 6 should be enough. Let's see, that's gonna be 10, 5, 21, 32, 5. Yeah, that should be enough. Maybe not actually. Damn, I don't need another one. Another one. All right, we can afford it. I like the liquids because they're actually pretty freaking easy to set up. And it's not like Satisfactory where you actually have to like split everything properly. It's just like as long as it's attached to the one line, there's not like a pipe speed or anything. Which is pretty nice. Okay, 70 per minute. 70, 280. Can I move 280 yet? No, 225, okay. Alright, so we'll have 2 lines. That'll be 140. Bring it out the end of this, I guess. Still don't really quite know what I'm doing with it at the moment, but... Okay, we got that one, and this one. 70, 140, 280. Okay. You're gonna be hopping back on grounded when the next update comes out. They fixed the grass issue. I doubt it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see when that happens. But I probably won't, more than likely. Let's see. It's crazy, my first stream on YouTube, I hear that shit, and I haven't heard that shit in freaking like 4 or 5 months now. Threw off my whole freaking thought process. Okay, so we got that. We need to crush it into powder. I'm actually going to clean this up a little bit because this is going to go all over the place. Still hitting the gym? No, actually, I built a gym in my garage, so I don't have to hit it anymore. But as far as hitting the garage gym goes, a lot less frequently, but yes. Where's my grinder at? Alright, so that'll take care of that. DBD. Yeah, I went and bought like a 200-pound punching bag and bench press and weights and all that, and now, yeah, I just do it at home. Main reason being is I went to the gym one day, and I have, you know, I'm a very structured person. I like to do everything exactly the exact same way every time I do it. And every time, like, I went to the gym and every machine I needed for my workout for the day was taken. And so I went and did some other shit and came back and those machines were still taken. And I was like, dude, this is obnoxious. I was like, fuck it, I could do all this shit at home, dude. Now, granted, it's a lot harder to hold yourself accountable at home rather than going to the gym. But I'm working on it, you know. Working on it. Okay, so now we got soap powder. And we're trying to get to that, so we need iron sand. I need to match the amount of soap powder I have to the iron sand that I've got. So we've got currently 70, 140, 280. So I need 280 iron sand. Let's just see what happens when we grind iron. I believe we can do. I believe. God knows I can afford to do it this way. Uh-oh. Iron sand. That's why I hate going. Yeah, it just sucks, right? Because you're just like, wait, I can't just crush it like that, can I? Yeah, you got a certain plan in mind. You want to go in there and do the exact same shit, you know, repetition. And you just can't because freaking seat's taken, man. Oh, we got to make the ingots first. Okay. Okay, gotta make the ingots first. All right. Let's see. Blast furnace. I put it one too close, didn't I? Oops. One too close. Need more stone. Especially the idiot just sitting there on their phone. That shit pisses me off. Yeah, I never had that problem. Surprisingly. Man, with these graphic settings mixed around now, when it gets dark, it gets dark. Just start putting some candles up, but I'm afraid to screw my performance up any bit more than it already is. I wonder if I can get away with having 4 on here. I think I can, actually. I totally can. Think. Oh no, I can't because I can't get it in the middle of that shit. Maybe if I bring it around the side, I can. Yeah. Do that. Let's do that. Nice. Send in love and good luck. Battle rope, 3 different size kettlebell, pull up bar, 1.5 hour workout 3 times a week. Keeps me good. Love the content. Merry Christmas to you in chat. Thanks, Thoth. Holy crap. Dude, literally your name just reminded me of Smite. I don't know if you know what that is or if that's where you got that name or what, but I freaking have so many hours in the first Smite game, and I almost have like went, because I think they got a second one out now. I have almost went and downloaded that shit. But I was like, no, because I'm in the process of making this game and I'm streaming this game and I just don't have freaking time right now. Okay, and that'll, oof, that only gives us 14, bro. All right, 35, 70, 140 is what I'm making out of there. 140, 140. So I'm definitely gonna need another. Yeah, I need twice as much. Okay, so I'm just make this exact same damn thing right next door. So let me get that. This. Copy. Confirm. Oh no, I'm freaking short some shit. Dang it. Alright, I need nails and runes. Emerald tablets, Thoth the Egyptian god, Smite's a good one. Yeah. What did I come over here for? Oh, I need nails. Got confused. Okay, double the iron sand. Copy this bad boy over. Like that, easy peasy. And then that should give me... Oh shit. Dude, I just freaking screwed up. Well... Yeah, I did, because I need a lot more grinders than this. I didn't leave myself any room for more grinder. I can stack them, but I can only stack 3. Was that another skill point I heard? Sick. When's the last time you picked up your guitar? Today, actually. Teaching my son right now. Yes, sir. See, how do I want to do this? If I put 3 in the middle, then I can... It's only cutting 11 at a time. Should be able to do that. There like that. So that'll hit those 3. Vinci, I feel like you're quizzing me on my life right now, bro. Slightly intimidated. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. All right, so that's 11 times 12, 120. Still not enough, is it? Still need 1 more row. Okay, I can just do that right here. Nice. Sorry, just haven't watched you in a while. Yeah, it's all good, buddy. It's all good. It has been a minute. Honestly, I went for a while where I just wasn't streaming at all because I've been, you know, making my own game and man, it's so much fun that I just freaking kind of stopped streaming so much. It wasn't until about a week ago where I started to kind of get consistent with my streams again. Which is such a weird concept, you know, because I've streamed the exact same time every day for like the last 5 years, so it's really weird when I just don't all of a sudden. Okay, now retrieval is going to be interesting. You know what I think I'm gonna do, just because it would kind of be cool and funny. Because that's 11, 3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah, I can definitely get all this on one belt. I am gonna use murders, because that's kind of funny. Okay, and then I'm going to this row here. How do I want to do this? Yeah, like that. Then those out of there like that. Ta-da! I watched your video earlier on your build. It's insane how far you have already gone. I'm only just making my first vitality potions. I think honestly, personally, the vitality potions is the breaking point for probably most players in this game. That's kind of the deciding factor if you're gonna keep playing it or not. Does that make sense? Let's see here. I did this backwards earlier. Why the hell can I figure it out now? Yeah, so this way. Nope, that's wrong direction. Yeah, because I kind of felt that way, like, honestly, at a certain point where I was just like, like, I kind of want to not do anything else now. But that's not going to work. If I knew I could copy it from the... Oh, no. If I knew I could copy it from the other side, I'd just do that, but I don't think I can copy it without copying a bunch of other crap I don't need. Actually. I'm just gonna try it and see. Definitely missed a piece. Let's see here. So this is supposed to go down there and then there like that. So oops. Maybe that's what it is. I'm hooked. I can't stop playing. I deleted my base like 5 times already to redo everything. Hey, we're people of the same what do you call that? We're torn from the same cloth type shit. You know what I'm trying to say? Okay, there we go. I think that's right. I hope that's right. I guess we'll find out. Have you explored outside of the town walls? Yeah. Yeah. I've explored inside of the town walls. There's all kinds of weird ass places you can get to. Okay, so this is all of my iron powder. So that should be 70, 140, 280 iron powder, and then 70, 140, 280 dope. Okay, so now let's set up an Athanor, huh? So we can start getting some copper powder and shit. Alright, let's take a look at this thing. Copper powder. Alright, so we need 210, 210. Damn, bro, that's 280. Freaking 210. Holy shit. Hoping they're gonna add stuff outside, since you can walk right out the front gate, right? I don't know if it go as far as you could go, but yeah, it definitely is like, you know what I'm saying? Like you could just go. Kind of funny, really. Let's see here. We need, definitely gonna need this stuff from over here. 140. How much am I making? 70. 280. Yeah, okay, I can't move 280, so I'm gonna have to split this into 2 lines, which is fine. Okay, so we'll do that on that side, and we'll do the same thing over here. Rude. Okay, and then I'm just gonna steal. I'm going to steal this from over here. Voila. Okay. Now we're going to be outputting 2 different types of stuff. I'm going to have to split it, prioritize. Filter splitter. One's going to be copper, one is going to be impure. Copper powder, impure. Copy, paste. Hey, why the hell is the impure not coming out? Oh, you dummy. I don't have to split it. Idiot. Got 2 outputs. Splits it for me. Okay, so now we got copper powder. A lot more than I have at that other little spot. Okay, copper powder we can use to make copper ingots, which we could then use for the copper bearings. Then there's impure, which I combined with clay powder to make these things, which is another part of this I want to do. So for now, which one of these is clay powder? You go over there. How much are we making? Oh, dude, it's like next to nothing, honestly. Damn, even with a little overkill, it's still not making that much. What are we building again? We're trying to get to copper bearings, which we're just about there. Just about there. Now I just need to turn this powder into bars, which... This copper powder, right? Wait, that's the impure powder. That's the copper powder. What the hell? How did I get that confused? Oh well. Shit, I kind of wanted them to go the opposite direction. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna redo it. Alright, so I want the blob one to go the other way. Brain fart? Yeah, you go this way. There we go. Blob one, go this way. Alright, yeah, you're gonna go way over there because you need clay and all kinds of other goofy shit. You don't need anything. I just need to cook you. Do you know how many skill points you get in the game and can you reset them? Yeah, you get pretty much infinite skill points. So your skill points start... you start getting them when you start crafting the shaper items, the relics. Once you start crafting the relics like these, then you send those into the the knowledge altar, and it takes a while, but as you send them in there, you get this like upgrade progress, and that's pretty much like the gatekeeper of the game is those relics. And this for instance is this whole entire room is for the second relic, which is what I just got done with, to make this one relic here, and it's going into this book and feeding me upgrade points. But yeah, once you reach the bottom, everything from there on is infinite. So you get your 15% or 15, 15, 15, and then when you get down here, you just get infinite points forever and ever. Forever and ever points. But it would probably behoove of you to, you know, fill them all in before... Wait, what the hell? Why does it look like it got bigger again? I don't know. I'm on drugs. No, I'm not. Sometimes it feels like it, though. Okay, copper powder. Crucible. Okay, 18.8. 18.8. Wow, there's no way I only need 2 crucibles for this. That's crazy. Okay, sure. Copper ingots into bearings. Processor. Wow. This game needs to make up its mind if it's gonna freaking like be 200 FPS or 40. And like all night long it's been like stuck. I can see even like with all the sales and stuff, still your #1 sellers are the freaking relics in your orders. Like if it wasn't for relics and orders, I'd be down bad right now. I only sold 220 copper worth of freaking gears. Like, what the hell? That's nothing. Once I feel like I get enough skill points from the Saturn, I'll start selling those too. I went too far. I still get lost in my own build. Over and over again. Okay, so that's a new guy. I haven't quite decided how I want to add in more shelving. I kind of want it to still look kind of nice and neat like it does, but at the same time, I got a whole lot of space in the middle and really no way to get it there. Always scared what to spend them on? Yeah, I would just make sure you focus on, this is just my personal opinion, belt speed and freaking, and factory efficiency. I did put some in these ones, like sales profit. It's only like 3%, dude. It's like nothing. Like these 3 are wasted and these 3 are wasted. Not necessarily for the entire game, but whoa. What the hell? Oh, I just got another point. I thought I freaking accidentally undid it. Nice, dude. Patterns are getting me there. Okay, how the hell do I want to... I mean, I can definitely cannon from up there to pretty much go anywhere I want to, but I'm gonna test some distances here to see what I can and can't reach. Oh, damn. Okay. Okay, maybe I just turn here and start going this way. The only problem about not having any points in my cannon distance, but I honestly feel like it's easier to work around like cannon distance problems than it is to work around, you know, belt speed. Okay, so there's one of the two. Now we got to take this impure copper powder and go make clay powder out of it. And for now, just to keep my bearings going, I'm gonna have to trash this shit so that they just keep on keeping on. Nick, what's up, dude? With the 41 months, holy shit. 41 months of subscriber on the Twitch. Thank you, dude. How the hell are you? Okay, that's going in there. Now I gotta figure out how to make this freaking, well, how much, which probably isn't much. It seems I'm only making 20. Golly, dude. I kind of wish I would have made this 4 times the size, but god damn. I don't really think I need it that much, because this is only for these things. This is kind of slightly exciting too, because once I get this going, then I got this crude shard, then I could do like the infinite refining thing, whatever that entails. Okay, we need clay powder. Clay powder. Damn, which means we need charcoal. Charcoal and sand. Okay, that's not too bad. I think I could probably get away with just doing like very minimum stuff here. Literally steal the fuel from that. Oh, I need more bricks. Similar to Mine Mogul. What is this game? I mean, I only played the demo for Mine Mogul a couple months back, and it was not even close. Unless you're just talking about the refining. Two of the only peeps who have been around longer than me. Yeah. Yep, that's pretty much how it goes. They both have belts. Yeah, but I mean, Mine Mogul's not a, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'd really consider that a factory game. I mean, I didn't get very far and I only played it for like 2 or 3 hours, but what am I trying to say? Brain fart. I agree, us being sarcastic. I mean, it's definitely cool. I definitely want to try it after now that it's been out. I mean, multiple people have mentioned it already, so it must be something worth looking into a little deeper. This is probably overkill for the charcoal, but I'm not even mathing it right now since I only need enough to make 40. So that's it for that, and then I just need some limestone out of runes. Dude, I would be having such a more enjoyable time right now if my freaking computer wasn't such a turd. $40, $80 out of there, $80, $80, $160, $160, $120 out of there. Oh yeah. Technically only need 2 of these. I think instead of getting rid of one, I'll just add another. There we go. Why are you not? Okay, there we go. I'm good, still driving, headed to Michigan tonight, huh? This music sounds like the background music in those epic NPC videos. That's awesome. Yeah, it's very medievally. Very medievally. Okay, clay. Alright, so that's more than enough for what I need to do. I just need to make it into clay powder. And then send it through another one of these things. I do need 6 times as much though, but I think I got plenty of that. Not 6 times as much, 3 times as much, I guess. Oh yeah, that's more than enough. More than enough. Impure, is that the one I just put in there? Dang it. Impure, yeah. Okay, so that combined with this into one of these. Alright, sleepy time. Almost a milli. Oh, nice. These are filling up. I didn't even check to see if any of those sold. I'm sure they did. Okay, so now we're getting crude shards and malachite. The hell I want to do with these things now? Okay, so wait, can I just sell this? I can. They probably need the jewelry counters, watch. The extra gears at there we go. Do 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 do. Yep, sure does. Sunny beaches. All right, I got a better idea. I'm gonna move these, and I'll just put that stuff right there. Crap. Crappy. Okay. Man, I swear trying to be like kind of nice and neat with everything is like the death of me in this game. What's funny was that I saw your mega build video earlier and I thought to myself that you sound and look similar to see-through, and now I just saw your see-through sign behind you. Yep, it's me, buddy. It's me. Just go by my first name now instead of see-through. See-through was giving me some serious problems with search engine optimization, so I decided when I was at one of my low points with content that I would go ahead and make the switch. And I've been happier ever since. I'll always be see-through, for sure. But to those that know, obviously. Damn it, I don't know how I want to do this now. You know what? I kind of have an idea. It's gonna be a little less cool. Yep, it's still me. Slowly the world is finding out. Slowly but surely. Alright, so I'll leave those there, but I need to go reroute my... I need to reroute these things. They're on the 3rd floor? No, they're on the 4th floor, I think. Yeah. Okay, so I'll just move this. God, dude, this FPS shit is driving me nuts. It was working fine until I did this update today. I really don't know if it's just, if that's the issue. Surely it doesn't have anything to do with multi-streaming. That would make a lot of sense, honestly. Boing. Man, I hope these freaking stretch way down here. Yo! Why is it trying to point at the ceiling? What's wrong with my cannons? Ugh. I really gotta increase my freaking cannon range, dude. Yo, see through, this is a new account. Love the vids. Nope, same account, same me, just new name. I just go by my first name now. Call me Tim, or call me see through, I don't care. Damn, I can't reach it. Okay. New change of plans again. I'm just gonna freaking... just do like a temporary thing for now until I can figure out what the heck I want to do. Either way, your vids are great. Love the grounded mega builds, both grounded and grounded too. Did you love anything else though? That's the real question. Anything other than that? I need some wood. Grounded is a curse, man. Is this scale really necessary if one is that far into the game? No, nothing I do is necessary ever. I'm the guy that does the unnecessary things. In my mind, I don't see a different way to do it, honestly. Because by the time you're at this point in the game, everything is very expensive to make as far as like... What am I trying to say, dude? I guess what I'm trying to say is I just crafted one item, and this is how this whole entire area is to make one item. So yes, I think the scale is necessary to answer your question, I think. Nothing in particular. I don't remember the name of the other game, but there was one that was cool, like Enshrouded or something. Oh, yeah. Well, now I'm doing something even cooler than mega building, even though that's kind of what I'm doing now. because I'm making my own game now. Oh, you know what damn it, dude. I really did not think this through very well. Crap. God, this lag freaking sucks. There we go. Okay, that'll solve that. Now I can make this a little bit bigger. Don't do it. Is this going to be the new hotspot for everybody to just like walk and get stuck? Yep, apparently. This is the... What in the world am I doing? This is the new hangout place. Oh yeah, this is where we hang out now, huh? Love to see it. Cannon relay, shoot. Hold on. I have to like... invalid angle. One, two. One probably isn't gonna work. Ugh. I put cogs on the wrong belt. What in the hell are you talking about? Oh. You're totally right. You said cogs, and that's what threw me off, is because those are definitely bearings. Dude, oh my god, my bag is so full. What the heck? If I seem stressed out, it is because I am, because I want to punch walls when my game is at 20 FPS. There's nothing more painful than a game that's enjoyable and fun, and it just all of a sudden, out of nowhere, just starts working like shit. On the lowest settings possible. I've known you for years, and FPS is #1 cause of your anger for sure. Yeah. It's just so upsetting, bro. Like, look, oh, boom, 150. We're at 150 right now. 150. Chilling. Explain to me why, as the day goes on, but it's already going down 30. It's the villagers, dude. Gotta be the villagers. That's the only thing that changes. The villagers start spawning. You have a second PC, you should use a second PC. You got one? Yeah. Can I have one? I mean, I've been trying to buy one for like 5 years, so that'd be great. Second PC would be so sick. So sick. Oh yeah, no, that's all good. I mean, you know, as someone who's making a game now, I totally get why. It's just the thing that makes me more frustrated is just that it was working fine until I updated it right before the stream. I don't know what the update was, but there was an update. Okay. All right, what was I working on? Let's get back to working on stuff. Less bitching, more building. Okay, so we've got these things now. And I believe we just put them in here. There's 2 inputs for this though. I don't really know how this thing works just yet. It just says crude shard and refiner to make broken shard. Bum, 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 bum. Then this one goes in there, and that one goes in there, and this one goes in here, and that one goes in there, and that one goes in there, and that one goes in there. Is that pretty much what's going on here? Got a new skill point? Yeah, well, to be fair, the patch probably changed stuff other than just the build. Oh, okay, that goes in there. All right, cool. So it takes 2 to make 1, and then it takes 2 of those to make 1, and then 2 to make 1, and then 2 to make 1, and 2 to make 1. So eventually we will get to adamant. And then I'm assuming eventually we'll get from there to diamond. Which sounds pretty cool. And if this is not the last stage, then I gotta start over again. Build this somewhere where I got some more room. What in the world, dude? I am so lost right now. I was thinking the villager pathing might be a problem. Maybe put a display rack on the end, flip horizontally. I'm a noob, so I'm clueless. So the pathing. So are you meaning you think the pathing is causing the lag? Is that what you're talking about? Because the way the villagers work is if they come over here, they're like, say they want like that transformation potion, they'll stand here and they'll literally pick that transformation potion up and go cash out. I don't know what it could be though. Now watch them, they'll just start grabbing shit with their freaking long distance snippers. New skill point. All right, that's the last one for belts then. All right, well after this is just the infinite stuff, so I wonder where I want to go with my skill points now that that's all maxed out. I mean, fuel efficiency is pretty useless, honestly, unless you just want to save some money. Same thing with fertilizer. Alchemy doesn't really seem like something that's high on the list either. This would help us get more alchemy things, I would assume. A limbic output. Maybe this is where I need to go. Purchase contract amount bonus. That seems pretty big, 25%. That 25% there is a whole lot better than the 3% customer purchase increase. Oh, so that means they buy more shit. Quest rewards. I'm not even doing quests anymore. They're not worth it. Not worth doing them anymore. 180, that might be worth doing, actually. No, let's say that. Brother. Give me that. Gonna steal one of these. Yoink. Still not really worth doing because I'm making so much more money than I know what to do with right now. It actually seems like I'm not making as much money as I normally do. Had about 8,000 earlier, now only got like 6,000. Just made it all the way down. Oh, cool, look, that's just enough to get to diamond. I want my first diamond. Give me an achievement. Hell, it probably will. Oh, somebody's coming down the line. Ah, he didn't quite make it. That day. Yeah, I think maybe putting points into that alchemy shit will help. It'll help bump these up for sure. Do I just not have enough clay? I did not do any of the math on this, by the way. I'm just winging it. Yeesh. Sometimes updates cause the cache to reset and rebuild. I hope it's a temporary problem. Maybe reset your PC after the break. Always have potato FPS myself. Potatoes. I just got to the point of making gold bars and now the game just crashes when I launch the save. No way. Damn. Have you had any performance problems before today? I seriously think the update I just did might have caused some issues or something. Curious if anybody else is having any problems at all. I forgot I got those freaking little chips. I got my first diamond yet? I don't know why I'm just kind of standing around doing nothing. Hopefully that speeds that process up a little bit. $240 per minute is just freaking crazy. That's 80 times 6. That should be enough. 80 is 240, right? Yeah, that should be enough. It is now. Alright, cool. Well, at least that's cranking the best it can crank. I definitely can't have this shit backing up on me though. I think I'm going to set up a priority and something like that. I feel like there was something else I needed these things for. Maybe it was just quests. Just multiplayer disconnecting intermittently. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, they're really not buying none of those things. Potions are still like the money maker, dude. Like as far as like not these things. Contract for pocket watches. I don't even have pocket watches unlocked yet. Damn, that's a tall order. Okay, well, I think we've got every single item on the list now, so I guess it's time to learn some new shit. Time to learn some new shit. Oh, we're getting close to a diamond finally. It only sells for 100 silver, which is wild. Yeah, I'm about to the point where I can start selling these things because I don't know how much XP it takes to level me up now, but another 600. Jesus Christ. 6 more. It's gonna be like 10 more minutes before I get another skill point. I guess I'd just leave it alone for now. Okay, next on the list of things to do. What is this? Cauldron. Traditional alchemy device that takes any 3 materials and refines them into one unknown material. What the hell? Is this like a gambling thing type shit? That sounds interesting. You know what also feels weird is I feel like my field of view got reset. Okay, cauldron. Advanced assembler. Mars. Holy crap, this one looks terrifying, dude. Oh my god, what? Oh boy. This one looks scary, dude. 600 nails, 300 steel cogs, 600 bronze rivets, and 300 copper bearings. Holy crap. That is scary. Where are those bronze? F those damn rivets. Yeah, the rivets are pretty annoying, that's for sure. Damn, I kind of want to make one of these things. How, what is it? 30 freaking... Nope. Don't do that. Load me up on 30 of those things. Alright, let's see what the hell these... Oh boy. Oh, what the fuck? Philosopher's Stone. Who was that guy that asked, is this scale necessary in the end game earlier? Just looking at this, I know in order to make half of this shit, I'm gonna need a building 10 times larger than what I have right now. This is terrifying. 600 nails. Which is fine, nails aren't really that big of a deal. Steel gears are, though. I still have yet to do anything with pyrite. Looks like kind of a good source of iron ingots, though. $11 silver is crazy. Philosopher's Stone. What even is this? Doesn't have a value or anything. Crafted at cauldron. I wonder what that's even for. Game is crazy, I'm telling you, bro. Unstable catalyst. Black powder. Kinda hurts my head a little bit. Really need a drink, but I don't want to get up. You can stack the builds. It's not just width, but height as well. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. What's our next plot of land cost? I think it's like in the thousands. 1,000 for that. 1,200. I'll wait until I'm a little bit more richer. I still got plenty of space over here to build. I need to kind of come through this floor and reconsolidate everything now that I got rid of the fertilizer that was over here, but I'm kind of don't really know if I want to do that or not. Black powder. Lime water. We're in deep. We're getting in real deep. Ugh. Unstable catalyst, chamomile powder, bloom spore, sulfur powder. Yeah, I definitely feel like I'm just gonna have to go to the drawing board and start making blueprints. You know what stinks is I really like that we can stack these table saws like this and kind of a compact area, but I don't like how we can't do it with freaking crushers. If I could do it with crushers, I could save so much space. All right, what's the damage for the grow potion? This is also a fertilizer, I think. Clay powder, brine, grow potion. In the advanced blender. Holy moly. Talk about getting overwhelmed immediately. Mortis Gaming Network. Thanks for the follow, Mouse. Appreciate that. Oh, okay, so this can't do normal assembly tasks, but can do like the higher tier ones, I guess. Use the wood beam for the crusher, create a side supports, then add the beams. There's an idea. Yeah, the blueprint system is super good. Yeah, pretty much like I did with this. I mean, this is as compact can get. What's your favorite thing to order at Raising Cane's? I've never had Raising Cane's. Thank you for the 100 bits, though. Never have I ever had Raising Cane's. I think they just built one here in Wichita. I think. Man. Back to 140 FPS again. Until I look like over here. Something going on over here. Maybe it's the freaking... this freaking thing. Dude, I don't know what to do now. I'm freaking like... my brain hurts. Has my diamond been produced? Still no diamond? Sunny beaches. Oh wait, we're backed up. What the hell are we backed up for? Oh boy. Oh. Bearings are causing some problems. Diamonds take forever? Yeah, no doubt. I just want to see one. I just want to see it because I probably get an achievement for it. But it definitely doesn't help that my shit was all backed up. There we go. Now we're good. Well, I don't like having multiple crafts going through one item, pulling shit from other lines and stuff like that. You sold 3. Not even really worth it, 2 at 100 silver. I just want to see one. Bum, 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 bum. Damn, I did not sell any of these either. The heck is happening? Not buying my Jupiters anymore. I still see them coming down the line. They're still pumping out. All they sell is tenders. Is that what it is? I don't know. I've never been. No, but here's one to throw you off. You will use diamonds to make rubies. Oof. Yep, there she blows right there. I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do next. Freaking hell, dude. I'm freaking overwhelmed by the amount of things that require so much more than everything else I've done up to this point. Yeah, this is kind of funny, and somebody commented this on that video today about the growth potion, because I had no idea that the growth potion was going to be a fertilizer. So pretty much that entire upper floor fertilizer, advanced fertilizers thing that I put together today is going to be replaced by this. Where the heck? This stuff is 720 and 144. Holy shit, this shit is 7,000 nutrient value. Oh my god. 700, 7,000. 10 times better. Damn, in the demo it was clay fertilizer and the growth potion. Yeah, I remember that. The first thing I tried to do when I played this after playing the demo was try and use clay as fertilizer. Okay, yeah, so pretty much all this freaking shit I built up here for fertilizer is going to be useless. But at least it looks really cool. I overkilled the shit out of all this. I absolutely love the freaking the massive amount of catapult things freaking getting thrown in the trash. This is a ton of gloom fungus, by the way. There's freaking four machines on each row here. Like 100. There's like 100 machines there. You don't get shit for gloom shrooms, dude. 24 per machine, and you need like 1,000. Man, I'm sorry, folks. I'm freaking confused as to what my next step is gonna be. I'm thinking it might be growth potions. I think that's where I go with this. I'm thinking that's where I go. Another skill point. We're going into this now. Now that everything else is full. Room thing is rough. Yeah, it is, dude. Save money, buy a new plot that focuses on fertilizers, and use the old fertilizer spot for gems. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. I'm actually losing money right now, though. For some reason. My rep's still at max and I added items, and now I'm losing, or I'm making less money now. I probably should get this stopwatch freaking contract. You know what I kind of want to do is, with the new plot of land, is use that entire space to just overkill the shit out of contract things. Well, I guess you can only sell a certain amount a day, huh? I don't know how much more I want to be able to milk out of this thing either. $636, 1852. That seems like a ton, dude. 93 XP per. I might be able to milk like 1 or 2 more skill points out of this before I start selling these things. I've only received 1 of the sample requests. Oh, really? The second one is the gloom shroom one, the spore powder or whatever it's called. Oh, and you're past where I'm at in the game and you still only got 1 contract? That's interesting. That sounds like a bug. Where do I want to go? Where do I want to go? Still 1 more after this, the perfect diamond. Sulfur powder. Heat value 3000. How much better is that than... Oh man, it's so much better. Jesus. They make the upgrades so enticing. Lime water. Quick lime powder. You know what? I think I probably ought to just chalk it up for the night, boys. We'll pick it back up tomorrow and figure out what the hell my next move is going to be here. I think I just need to start... I think I need to just... I don't know if I want to, though. Since I removed my fertilizer from this floor, I kind of really want to reorganize it, but I don't know if I want to do that because it's totally working fine. I should just leave it alone. Okay, I'm bored. Same, dude. Same. Not really bored, just freaking... I don't know where to start. Every time I unlock something new, it's like... I get the same problem. It's like unlocking nuclear on freaking satisfactory. I get to that point in the game and I'm just like, Been a long day. I spent like 16 hours on my game today and playing this too. Hurts my brain. Yep. It's bedtime for me. Alright, y'all. Thanks for hanging. I appreciate it. I'll be back tomorrow. Hopefully with a little bit better plan now that I got some new stuff unlocked. And we'll go from there. Yes, sir. Y'all have a good night. Thanks for hanging.